Streaming. I just need to quickly power any announcements I can. Cool. Scott. Hey, Mickey, I get it, you love me, but I need to see the screen out, Mickey, but you got the cold in me and it kind of hurts, okay? Mickey, you can move now. Yeah. So everything posted. Touch stream, that's good, good, good. I can see the mic, I can see the game audio. I don't think I have anything leaking sound. Let me just quickly double check that. Nope, looking all good. Let's reopen the game. And let's go into game capture. There you go. I had to cut it short last time. I shouldn't have to now. Because there's like no planned stuff today. Even then, should be a good day. I like that's the way it like loads up the game, right? It's loading up by taking you to the selection where you choose your character, and then got the save thing up. Immediately loads like the last save. I kind of like how they've done that. Okay, let's use this handle. Let's walk to here. We should be close to the end, I think, of this one.
Don't give that mirror to me, human. My hands aren't exactly made for handling delicate objects, and it would be disastrous to break such a powerful device.
Like, I wonder, could I use the mirror on him?
Don't give that mirror to me, human.
No.
My hands aren't exactly made for handling delicate objects, and it would be disastrous to break such a powerful device.
No, he said if I wanted him to open the port, I had to give him something now. Oh, taking the witch
How
soul
about
instead.
taking the witch's soul instead?
No, I don't want that old hag. I want something that you value.
Ellen's dead. It's too late for me to give you her soul.
You fool! You listened to one of Am's manifestations, didn't you?
You
Now
claim that
you
you're
want
one of his as
something
well.
else to trade.
Apparently the book isn't good. Could I give this to him?
I should hold on to this. It may prove useful as a bargaining chip.
He knows, he says that, but it's just like, who's it the bargaining chip to? I don't know what I can do with the mirror. I don't know if I could use mirror with.
I don't know what to do with these.
I might have to like read books again to get some knowledge. Or maybe I got to do something with. I did see something that talked about one of these portraits or something. So if I like use mirror maybe on that, the tapestry.
I don't know what to do with these.
No. I doubt I don't think the maid's back. I think she's just gone now. Could I be using the mirror in the oven?
I don't know what to do with these.
Okay, never mind. I thought that might be the case. Let's try using this door. So the two things that pop off my head first is use mirror on maybe this tapestry.
I don't know what to do with these.
Or the other thing is use mirror on to use mirror with mirror.
I don't know what to do with these.
No. The thing is, he won't open that. I tried to get him to open the chest beforehand, but he doesn't want
Looks like
to.
can only interest a peasant.
Yeah, like he's not interested in it. Um, the armors should be in front of that, so you can't do that one. I don't know if I could use the mirror and I think off the top of my head. But I don't know what purpose the mirror has.
I don't know what to do with these.
I also wonder if, because I think I originally tried using it on the angel because he is closer. I know, but the angel's gone now.
She's dead, but at least she's finally found peace.
You can hope that. There's nothing else in here really. There's like the dresser here, but it doesn't really do
These
much.
are Ellen's things. I wouldn't dream of taking.
Don't know if I could use mirror with.
I should hold on to this. It may prove useful.
I don't think there's anything else in this room I can even do with. So then it turns into it's either has to do with the big room here, the kitchen, the maid's room, or one of these rooms. I feel like now this room is just out of the question. And then it's just like, I don't think even this room has much. That would just be the in between. Oh. Let's try. See if I maybe can look at the books to learn anything else.
This is a catalog of the demons ruling the abyss.
I know you can open anything. I don't know if he has another cost that I can offer. Apparently, he doesn't want the mirror that's got a demon in it. Ooh. I don't know how useful this one is.
Too bad I can't read Arabic. From the notes in the margins, I gather it has something to do with opening a gate into another world.
I just don't really know what I'm supposed to do, to be honest. Like, I'm just a bit like stuck on what we need to do. Like, we spoken to the devil trapped in the mirror, then we got the angel who's already gone now, so I can't really do anything with him. I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do. The thing is that there was a thing that Witch said about like walking into the circle, but the demon's currently there, so I've already summoned him, so do I walk into it maybe? Well, that might be an idea. Uh, I know it's probably not gonna work. I'll give it a go. So is this one of those things of like I kind of got a blank like memory of what's happened? I obviously left stream kind of like abruptly not yesterday, day before, and then I had some things go on, some personal things which wasn't helpful. And then I ended up on top of that trying to set up some more stuff. Like I've just made a shorts channel,
inside the mirror. I wonder how long it will hold him.
What I mean is maybe I can use the mirror.
I should hold on to this. It may prove useful as a bargaining chip.
Is this out the mirror or the thing? Use mirror with circle.
What happened? How did I get trapped with this demon?
Oh. The thing is, the witch did talk about trapping or breaking the mirror inside the thing. I brought you some company, so
Brought you some company, Sir God.
That was damn stupid, human. Hell, you're not even human anymore. Not exactly. Not with being kept alive forever just to be tortured over and over again. Who do you think is responsible for that?
it sounds responsible for our suffering. Open the gate to, and then I'll erase the circle. I think it's a bad idea if I erase the circle.
Why, Am's responsible for our suffering.
Not just Am. He's clever, but he doesn't do much original thinking. He works best with outside research. Research that one of your party carried out.
You're ruining everything. Shut up.
You shut up.
Probably
What
that
the boss and your little game?
scientist guy, right? Or the doctor, whatever his name was. I think it was the German guy.
And save Am the trouble.
Don't you even think of touching me, you backstabbing demon! I'm the established character. You're not even supposed to be here. When this sequence ends, somebody will be expunged.
Human, Ted, let me out of this circle. In return, I will open the gate to the surface world. I'm part of the big machine. I can do this. Let me out before this pompous oaf bores me to death.
Open the gate to the surface world first, and then I'll erase the circle.
Not to worry, human. I always uphold my end of the
I
bargain.
wonder though if this is just an elaborate thing, right?
Here you are. But bring your radiation suit. I never promised you paradise, just the surface world.
Enough of this turgid passion play. There's no more to accomplish here.
So, like, my character thinks he had freedom, but in actuality, there isn't.
Too bad, Ted. Writhe in sweet agony with the knowledge the surface world is no longer habitable to your kind. No, not ever again. Who
Yeah.
among you shall go next?
See, from what they said, it makes me think to do him, right? But I probably should have started with the first guy. Like, I had a weird way of, I was like, how I was doing it.
I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For
Oh.
109 years I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show
It's
my
like I'm to his
kindness,
wife.
I'll give you a present in return for all the hours of pleasure you've given me. I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
He wants to kill himself. It could be because of the torture, but also I wonder if it's related to his wife, maybe?
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time? Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady.
That looks like
Must
human
have jumped
skin.
overboard. And into what? A sea of razor
Is he
blades?
like a murderer and did he kill his wife, maybe? Like, look at this.
Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations.
It looks like human skin, to be honest. What's this one? Look at note.
Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible. Am is playing a dangerous game here. And not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
See, is there anything else? I can look at the porthole. I'm under the water.
Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
Water? I'm under the water? Right, mate. I'm under the water. Is it, mate? Oh. It's like, I need to be stopped sometimes. In it. In it. In it. Fucking hell. Bloody hell. I don't even know why I did that. So we looked at the porthole, looked at the mirror. In a sec, I'm going to assume I can probably leave the room.
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Oh, so he has a hole in his heart. I wonder if, like, it makes me wonder, like, what he's apparently done to his wife or something to make him feel bad. As well as, so along with him apparently doing something to his wife, he's also, sort of been tortured for over 109 years, apparently. I feel like, I don't know what it would be. There is a door here. At least it's very obvious.
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us.
You're getting a little bit creative with it. So there's that takes the hallway where there's going to be 4 doors. Let's do this door first, and then we'll start going that way. Is it locked? Be careful when Garfield's getting off the computer. It's hard to tell if he's done something.
All the cabins are alike.
Seems like it. Maybe there's something different.
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
So we've got a book that's down here.
My name's printed on the front of this book.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, why not use the book?
Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust.
See how old it's been. So can you not take the book?
Why, this book is little...
Okay, so you can't take it. The thing is, like, with Ted, we never swallowed anything, so I can assume with one character we're supposed to do that. That's the only reason I can think of what has swallow. There's nothing to talk to. Maybe there's something else outside the porthole.
Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
Things I hear a porthole and I'm like, they're going, okay, so we're underwater, right?
New sheet. What's the deal here?
Before I leave the room, let me just quickly see if there's anything else I notice that I can mention upon. No, I can't see anything there. Wish the doors were a bit more obvious like the last one. Again, I say that, but to be honest, the other doors weren't necessarily the most obvious.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here.
At least he also realizes he seems to be on some kind of like boat or something. Let's see, let's look at the mirror. It's probably the same result.
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Can't miss out anything. If your character doesn't know stuff, it's going to affect stuff. Especially as from what I've seen and also what I've looked up, is it easy to miss out on things. So if you like don't look at something or your character doesn't know about something, they may just not.
Jeez,
Oh, and I can actually see
that
how.
engine's huge.
Oh, I used to do it on some kind of boat or something. They're talking about a crew and that. But it's like you look out there and that's a windmill, and that's where like I know there's some windmills that's near the ocean. I don't know if we had that in like 1996. Imagine if it is anything, it would be on land. If that is the case, then I imagine that would be.
No
Yeah,
shit.
I'd quite check it out.
What's the deal here?
Okay, Google. With windmills that are typically in the ocean, were there any around 1996?
Yes, offshore wind farms existed in 1996, though the industry was in its infancy. At that time, there were only 3 operational offshore wind farms in the world, all located in Northern Europe. Vindeby, Denmark. The world's first offshore wind...
Okay, so apparently the first one was in 1991, which would have been 5 years before this game was made. The thing though is just like this is ideally right your first character you're playing if you're going left to right, right? So then it just turns into the question of like, wait a minute. So does that mean that the developers of this game, after seeing the start of windmills, sort of ocean windmills or something, then made it, or is it just a regular windmill in the middle of like some like Earth place, as in like some place not in the sea, right? And if that is the case, then that could be even like that. In that case, it doesn't really matter. It just I don't know why you'd have portholes and talk about a crew if it's not at the sea. But yeah, okay. I don't know enough. Showed something else for a sec. Oh, is the door there then? I assume the door was at the bottom. Walk 2. Okay. We'll try using the last door before we try going over that way or more to the right.
Locked.
Okay, so that one's locked. Walk 2. Walk to corridor.
My stomach's growling.
So this gives us the option to walk upstairs to there, and it also gives us a hatch. Like I'm starting to think now it may just be like a beached like submarine or something like that. Then again, this is AM, so you don't know. Because you don't know what's true, right? At least I think that's what's mentioned with Ted.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here.
That just looks like flesh again. So we'll look at all the simple stuff that we can see.
Jesus, that engine's huge.
There's apparently multiple of these. We've got the cats going around me weirdly. They've already had their food. So I don't know why they're coming around me like this. Oh, it's because of Elena has eaten all of her food and they're trying to eat it. Let's look at the bunk.
Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations.
Okay, like before, we're just going to check the mirror just to be safe. I don't want to miss something, that's obvious.
My chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Okay, and then the door's this way. That's going to throw me off a little bit. Ground, but I don't have a source of protein or anything for you. Or sustenance or anything like that.
Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight.
Let's look around. Well, we've got a bowl of punch, which you might be interested in. Look at the debris.
This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else.
So we've already looked at debris. Unless there's like something certain in the debris I need to look at.
This junk looks like it was knocked over. There's blood here and God knows what else.
That's something I have learnt about this game is you've got to be careful a little bit on missing stuff, because I spent like an hour trying to work out what I was like missing, and it was a bit of chalk the witch dropped.
Someone wiped their bloody hands here.
Like I would assume, right? You can just look at the witch, or if you looked at the witch you notice some chalk, or you have to hit take or something?
Someone wiped their bloody hands here.
Can I take the punch
I
ball?
can't take the whole friggin' world with me.
Could I take the tablecloth?
It's stapled to the table.
I wouldn't really call that, like, you know, not being able to do anything about it. So I'm assuming that's to leave, is to walk this way. Let's look at the chair. I just want to look at everything.
Busted up.
Last thing I want is just to miss like some simple thing because I'm not paying attention or something. So we know that one locked door. Used door.
It stinks in here.
Oh, there's like some rats. Before we look at that, I feel like it's going to be too obvious of something to look at. We've got the oven. Is it just the oven and rats to look at?
Looks like a
Seems to be
gas
something on
oven.
the floor there, actually.
Big enough to climb in.
Why do you need to climb at that? I'm gonna say take fork. I'll look at fork. That's
Heavy.
kind of weird.
Must be made of iron or something.
Now, if we look at the rats,
Friggin' rats swarming all over the food. Everything's coated with grime.
could I potentially use the fork on the rats?
The fork's too bent to be of any use.
I've got to straighten out somehow. Well, there's also a knife. Wait a minute. Wouldn't this work? I guess I could use knife on rats.
That scared them away.
Look, now you got yourself some bread.
I'm no longer hungry, but I still feel empty. What's wrong with me?
Let's see. So I can't. Okay, I can look at the cookbook, and there's a bottle there. I'm just gonna take the bottle. I can look at it in the inventory. Or poison.
The bottle's empty.
Oh, something tells me I may or may not have eaten bread that has rat poisoning. Let's try taking the cookbook.
Damn thing looks ready to fall apart. Useless.
Okay, so I can't take it. Can I get any
An old cookbook.
Okay, it's just an old cookbook. I feel like most things in this game would probably have some reason to it. Let's walk to here. Also, what I do want to do quickly before it gets too late is make a save. Okay, it's like at this point, I don't want to like, yeah, wouldn't step now or something. Continue playing game. Now, can I use the fork or knife with anything? The game music sounds a bit like glitchy. I don't know if I could
The
do that.
fork's too bent to be of any use.
It must have some use, or it wouldn't let you pick it up. I'm trying to find debris door. So I went through that one, so let's try the hatch next.
Whoa. That's a long drop to the ground.
I need some way to get around there. Before I go up the stairs, let's go to the corridor. I want to see if it extends. Does it not extend past this bit, I guess? I was like, maybe it extends past here, and that's something that'd be useful, but I guess not. I haven't seen much that I could use a knife or a broken fork on.
Bags of gas. I must be inside an airship.
I didn't think of airship, actually. I saw the portholes and stuff and just assumed it was, you know, a submarine. Or something. I doubt, like, I can use this.
I don't know what to do with these.
That's the thing, I don't know what those are.
We're at a level altitude.
At least now I have to worry about crashing.
Some kind of warning light. The label says power. It's not lit.
So no, as we've got no... Oh, actually, wait a minute. What's this switch do?
Switch. The label says emergency inflation system.
Oh god, don't look up inflation 34. I heard bad things come up on that. Let's try using this.
The airbags are already inflated.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing of is like I need to cut open like you could probably cut through this stuff to actually get out, right? Oh wait, maybe I need to use the knife to get through the stitches. Use.
I just dull my knife.
Could I use fork?
The fork's too bent to be of any use.
Did I not hit with the knife? Use knife.
I've ripped a new hole.
And then we want to walk through, right? Walk to use tear.
No doubt about it now. Am has put me on an Iron Zeppelin. But why? Why would he give me a chance to escape?
Let's see.
This must be the Zeppelin's mooring ring.
I think that's to hold it in place when it's still inflated. Look at the Gobster's heart. Oh, I think that's my heart, isn't it?
It's too narrow for me to cross without falling.
Okay, so I need a way of getting across from there. It'd probably be that I need to get a rope to attach to here to grab that. And then I'll also probably use that rope to go down storage bit. Unless I can take some of the blankets, maybe. I don't think I actually tried to do that. Let's try using this one. And let's see if it lets me take the blankets.
Too worn. Ain't worth spit.
I think there was one of them that he said did look, or one or two of them where he said it looked okay. So let's try to find those ones. Because this door is locked, so we can't go there. Broken railings, we can't go there. That's the door. If we use this door, if we just go and like look at the sheets, see which ones I can take. Oh, as far as I didn't think about taking it beforehand. Take sheet. That's one sheet. Maybe I need more. Okay, and we'll use this door and we'll use that door. And there'll probably be like use sheet on sheet or something. Like he may not be able to use this one. I'm gonna say two.
Worn. Ain't worth spit.
Unless it's just one of them. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be using the knife on it to make it into a rope, maybe, or something rope-like. Let's try using this door. I don't think this one's going to work. If I tried to take this one, he's probably going to say it's warm. Or not. So, could I use this on this?
These
There you go. And then before going down to the yeah, it's there. Before going down the hatch, let's try. I imagine after I do that, I can't use it again. Let's first try going up the stairs. Don't know why that's a use, but it's fine. Use that onto this. And then use
I don't know
rope.
what to do with this.
Take.
I tied the knot too tight.
Walk to. Okay. I think that's my heart, right? I think he is choose. There you go.
This heart of mine doesn't beat anymore.
Love how like all the achievements on this is saying that they're like rare ones, but I think that's just because there's not a big player base. Like if we look at achievements, like 2%, 4.6%, 1.8%. It's kind of nice actually. And I hope like all the achievements are ones that like you know, are actually like just doing the game. It would be nice to have this as 100%. But the thing is, I'm not really one to be achievement hunting. But I use knife on heart.
I just dull my knife.
Okay, well let's use knife on the rope. He's did it too tight apparently. And then from like my guy seems happy. Let's walk to tear. Let's that's already inflated. So the only thing you could do is deflate this place, right? But then again, I don't think that's what the idea is. Next one, let's use the rope with the hatch so we can get down there.
Why waste my rope on that? Whoa, that's a long drop to the ground.
Give rope to. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, official. Thank you for the follow. Alright, we're just playing so the 1996 game. Tried using the rope on the hatch, but it wouldn't let me. They said that I couldn't get down there, so I just thought like that would be like a good way of doing it, but I guess not. Let's see. Let's have a look at look around because I don't actually. Wait a minute, it had that lock door. Could I use the fork to maybe pick the lock? Maybe. I don't think it would be right. But you got that locked door there, so could we use the broken fork to somehow jimmy the door open?
It's locked.
So I was trying to hope to use the fork with the door.
It's locked.
Okay, not gonna work. Let's see. I didn't think there was anything really in these rooms here to do much. They said about how the oven was big enough to fit a person. What do I need rope, my heart, a knife, and a fork for? You had like when it came to when I was doing Ted's one right, it was a bit awkward because I didn't fully understand how I was going to get him to do certain stuff. But it was more like that was like about it. Versus like now my issue is like slightly different. My issue right now is I don't know. Cause before right, I could just read a book and then the book would tell my character details of how to do something. or I would have to read a book for like, but there's like nothing I can. So even if I like click to use, I could use knife on bunk, but I don't think that would do anything.
I don't know what to do with these.
Yeah, because like 2 books, but they're both apparently too dusty. I don't know how. Like, if there's something I can do with mirrors, I doubt it.
I don't know what to do with these.
Like, I feel like mirrors probably got like some power to it. Hi, D10. Thank you for following. I basically just played this really old game. It's actually really nice to see you, D10. It's like I saw you in I think it was Coco's chat earlier. And I was there going like I didn't know if you were still in the chat because I was going to say hi to you. But I was like there going like I didn't know if you'd left or not. I probably should like check the sort of people list. So I remember hearing yesterday you said that you had a surgery not too long ago. I didn't realize you had a surgery. And then like on top of that as well, like it seems as if you might be going for something else as well, which hopefully it's not too bad. It's like yeah. Oh God. The thing is like hopefully you're doing okay when it comes to like 'cause the thing is like I haven't had a surgery in like ages, and I was like terrified when when I went for stuff. It was only been for minor things. Hopefully, it's not too bad. I know you did say yesterday that you weren't feeling too great because of you had some surgery to do. So or like that you just came back from a surgery. So you mentioned something about like not feeling 100%. I don't know if you feel any better today though. The thing is, just like I've seen you like live, I think 1 or 2 times recently. But the thing was like, I noticed that you weren't live. I guess it was because of the surgery. Uh, but it's just like I think I saw like 1 or 2 times when I was watching Boca. I saw like you come live, and I was there going like, "Oh, D-Tone's alive. I haven't seen him in like a little bit." Hopefully, though, like you're recovering okay.
Why waste my rope on that?
Oh, the thing is just like, all I can do is like hope that it goes well for you. Like, I really do wish that. I don't want so obviously anyone to feel any hurt.
It's too narrow for me to cross without falling.
I don't know why I clicked there. But yeah, it's just like, yeah. I hopefully everything's gonna be alright.
It's too narrow for me to cross without falling.
Or is that a bug? With his heart, before I got the rope, he said that he couldn't reach it because it was too narrow. He was gonna fall. It's like right now, I've got the cats going around me. Like they've already been fed, but it's just like they're all just like huddling around me, which is normally what they do when they're saying like, "Hey, we're hungry. Give us food, or give us treats." So I went into the kitchen before. I don't see anything. I saw the empty bottle of poison. I already tried doing some stuff with that, but I can't see anything to do with it. There's a chair there. Maybe I can look at it for some details.
These chairs are all busted up.
There's small broken chairs. I've looked at the debris already. I don't know if I looked at this bit.
Vomit stains near the punch bowl.
I wonder what that means. Let's try. It's kind of hard to like click to leave. Use debris, stairs. Debris. I need to walk to door. So you'd think with this rope I could just click to use it to like on the hatch, but then he doesn't.
Why waste my rope on that?
He says like that's apparently useless. And then I don't know if I can get down there, and then I'm not sure if it would be a good idea. Unless I can reuse the rope somewhere else. Or look, maybe? I can't look at that. Look at that, look at this. See the corridor. Let's see, walk to. Let's try walking to the corridor. Like, I'm more than likely to miss something over on this side. So, Do I swallow
Must be
up?
going mad.
See, I can't go through there. Yeah, it's alright, D-Tone. I hope you're the best. I really do. Like, if I see you go live later, I'll make sure to watch. Yeah, I hope you're the best. Like, I imagine it's already pretty late in the States. I think, isn't it like 5 hours back? So it'd be something like, I guess it depends. It's like 5, 6 hours, right? So I imagine it's like something like 5, 4 in the morning or something like that. Make sure you get like any rest that you need, like truly. Maybe we can try.
I don't know what to do with these.
Or maybe I can't use the heart. It just tells me. Can't give anything. Let's try. Trying to work out where I'm supposed to go. Use. Is there anything in the original room I started in? Let's see. 'Cause I don't like all these rooms just have really like a porthole, a bunk, and a mirror. But the problem though is like I can't think of anything I could do.
Too friggin' cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
Like if I kept on the cloths, I could have wiped it, which may have been a point. I don't think it's worth trying to use the rope on the top again. Let's see. I'm just trying. I wonder what. You got a locked door, which I don't know about yet. I was hoping that I was missing something on this side, but hey, there's a book, but I can't do much about it. I'm gonna fork the book. Look at bunk. think I can look out this one. Like, it's suspicious that there's one that I can't look out of, but I haven't got anything for that right now. Something I do want to try, because I feel like it should let me. I could have sworn I went to take the. One thing I thought of, right, was if I could take the liquid from the punch bowl, because he said there's like too much in the punch for him to take, or something like that. So when I saw that, I assumed, oh, like, it has to clearly be. I feel like the punch has to have some use, right? Can you just go bold for a sec? Let's move that back. I want to see if we went bold. I know, it's just his head turned slightly. Let's try to take the empty bottle and then see. Okay, I can't.
But the label says poison, fatal if swallowed.
Yeah, but maybe you don't want to put the ball back. That was like my idea. Was they're going like, use oven.
The gas is shut off.
Gas is shut off. Okay. So I can look at the oven. I can not do much more else for the oven. Is there something I can push? One of the things I thought about when I was like looking around like at stuff, right, was I was there going like, sort of what, in some of this, right, it's been kind of like, what can I push and stuff. Maybe I can push the punch, because he mentioned that this has been stapled down. Make a mess. You could try swallowing. Oh, it's been poisoned. So that would make sense, actually, like, to why the poison.
Think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No, Chorister.
So actually, that would make sense
you
to why there's an empty bottle of poison.
back to the fire so that you may languish in your
I
guilt
believe, right,
over
there was a
and
Kool-Aid
over again.
thing with
This
something like
is
that
a
before.
hell with no end, Chorister.
From what I understand, I believe it was a Kool-Aid. There was some kind of cult or something. Like, put something in the Kool-Aid or something like that. All I really know of Kool-Aid is it's some kind of liquid. It's kind of like I guess what we would call like powdered squash, or powdered version of squash. Squash being basically just like concentrated fruit juice, and then you basically lessen that by you tip that liquid into a cup and you add water to dilute it, so that you can have like a fruit drink and you can choose how strong you want it to be. Very popular for sort of young children and stuff like that, or for parties. Now, so this is, I think, before I got the. This is after I stabbed the rats, and it's. Okay, so this would have been before I got the heart. The thing though is that means I need to go not up the stairs, I need to go to the corridor. Let's see. Walk to, I think it was this room. Actually got used the door. It's weird because like some doors, right, is you just walk to, and some doors you have to use. It's a little bit weird. Use knife on sheets.
I just don't.
No, I need to take sheets first. I also wonder if maybe I broke it because I wasn't supposed to grab the heart straight away. Like, that's one idea I got. Like, maybe like I wasn't supposed to grab the heart as my first thing. Maybe I was supposed to use it, like,
Sleep and dream about her again? Forget it.
so he's So from what I understand, like he's apparently sad because he did something to his wife. From what I understand. Then again, also in Ted's line, life one, they mentioned about how everyone loved Eleanor or Eleanor, so whatever her name was. I don't know why, but I got like one of my cats and my doggo is just like looking out the window. I guess it's, like, if the car's going by or something, or a bird maybe. Let's try also using a knife.
Just dull my knife.
Okay, so he won't use that, but he will do the two sheets together to
These
make the
two sheets make
string.
a halfway decent rope.
Oh, Garfield. The thing is that Garfield's on top of my computer, and the only scary thing is he knows to hit the power off button. So I'll be there going like, so Garfield, like please move your head, move your paw, you're touching the power off button. And then he would just like hug more into it. Right now he's using his paw to clean his face. Oh, it's cute. I don't know, I need quick to use it, I need to walk to. Maybe, let's see if I can use the rope on here first.
Why waste my rope on that?
I don't know. I doubt I can, but let's see what I'm trying to use my fork.
Fork's too bent to be of any use.
Originally, I thought I could maybe pick a lock. Be like a MacGyver. Is it MacGyver, right? I think that's the guy. Let's see. So I don't think I can do anything in the kitchen, other than maybe cutting up some chairs. Cause some of them look like one of them looks like it was maybe a fabric chair. I don't know what would be the use on fabric if I've already got the rope and I already had. Actually, I say that, but there was that one window that's kind of dirty. I think it's fabric chair. It looks like it. Could I use the knife on the chair?
I don't know what to do with these.
Okay, that doesn't work. Or could I use the knife on the tablecloth?
I don't know what to do with these.
Look at. The thing also is like to be careful on is there's like if you do like take, it can give you more options. So like take debris. I don't think there'll be anything important in the debris if it's just like the way it's referring to it is just take debris or general debris.
I wouldn't know what to do with it even if I could take it.
You don't want like a sealed door. Yeah, a really cool thing to have personally in like a house. I want you to use door. Didn't actually try like if you hover. Obviously, I can't take the oven. There might be something which, obviously, I tried taking the book. It said it's practically dust. I can't take the bottle of poison. I don't know if I can push something. I doubt it's going to do anything.
What good will that do me?
Yeah, I thought that. Okay. Walk to. I'm just trying to work out like what's most useful, right? Let's see. I can't do it in the chair there. There's nothing there that like screams I'm usable. Part of this also is a little bit where it's an older game where like some of the things that it's trying like with the chalk with Ted, I had the issue where I couldn't actually see what I was supposed to be looking at. Let's see. If I get too stuck, I'll just pull up something to get me past where I'm stuck at. But I know, obviously, I can go up to the top here, and I can. I think it's
Gray bags of gas. I must be inside an airship.
I don't know if I used fork here, if that had anything to do with, or there's anything I can indicate other than this stuff. Oh wait, I actually might be able to. Okay, I'll try that in a minute. For now, I'm gonna use knife with stitching. I'll get the heart first.
I've ripped a new hole.
I believe I got to hit use to go through that. I got to use
No
tear.
doubt about it now. Am has put me on an Iron Zeppelin. But why? Why would he give me a chance to escape?
Now, before I grab the heart, I am going... No, wrong button. I'm going to put in a new save. So we've got step bro, step sis, step dad, step mum, step nan. So we'll save... Next one is step uncle. We'll continue from there. We'll use the rope on here like last time to get the heart. I don't know what use the heart has. Then if I take heart... The thing is, I don't think I'd need the rope to be confident enough to go over there. I just think that, like, if it started getting to a thin point, I'd probably just be laying down.
Good heart of mine doesn't beat anymore.
So I wonder, like, if the book says anything different. Framework is use of animals as a subject in laboratory experiments, especially when it's considered to cause distress to the animal. I think that actually is different. Because I think, off the top of my head, I think Ted was talking about mobile personalities or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to look back at it. Okay, so far, story-wise, I actually don't know too much. I know that they've been tortured for a long time. I know that when it comes to AM, he's apparently some kind of AI, I think it was, or some like artificial intelligence. Something more like very like sci-fi, sort of fits the times kind of thing. Let's see. I know Ted was a fraudster, or became a fraudster. I know Ted had honest beginnings. It seems like he was working, I believe, on a farm. He was apparently, as a kid, scared of clowns. Which I hear all that stuff, right? And I'm like, oh, Garfield, away from the power button. I hear all those bits, and I'm there going like, okay, so that makes kind of sense, I guess. Yeah, like that's like Ted, like story. Apparently, he really loved this girl called Ellen or something, like Eleanor or something. She's apparently lived multiple like lifetimes, which is a bit confusing. And in his storyline, it was a case of like the mirror being a powerful thing. It sounds kind of like a more like spiritual thing though. Okay, it sounded a lot like when I don't know how to put it. Like when you're talking about it, like, 'cause they talked about the power of the mirror, and it sounded a very lot like the kind of talk that you get. Like I know some people that like believe in like the power of stones and stuff like that. I don't understand it personally why people believe it, but you know, to their own. I get also confused where I know people as well who believe
The fork's
in
too
a
bent to be of any use.
I know like some people that believe in flat Earth. Then again, to be honest, when it comes to them,
I
I
don't know what to do with these.
my opinion though on it is I feel like some of these people just don't believe it because it's like, but the guy that I know that believes in flat Earth, he seems to be kind of like anti everything. You know, he like it's like he wants to make trouble. Or at least that's how I first felt about it until he started talking about it and oh god, he's actually gets really down the rabbit hole. Uh, and then it's just like he also makes his own medicine. Like
Gas is rushing out.
can I not do it on the other one? Am I ever like the stat? use.
I just don't.
Let's see. Can I pop anything else?
Something feels.
I was hoping I could use like the fork for this. Probably not a good sound. These are all good sounds.
Something feels very wrong.
Oh, is this a puzzle? Don't think I can. I think this might be a puzzle.
It's already deflated.
I might have to walk out of here because also, I imagine that beeping noise is not particularly good for everyone's ears. Use a knife with. But I've already done all these ones. Let's try walking down the stairs. I was got that beeping's kind of loud. Oh, I killed myself.
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109
Well, at least
years?
I made a step
No,
uncle.
Forrester, I'm sending you back to the fire, so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no
Let me
end,
take a picture of that.
Forrester. Who among you shall go next?
We're gonna continue where Uncle left off. Step Uncle. There you go. We'll use this rope with here. I feel maybe I just need to not take as much, as in like pop as much. I think when it starts bleeding, the things he said right about how it was when he was looking at the thing. I think he talked about how
This no good heart of mine doesn't beat anymore.
I'm trying to think. It was like he mentioned something about when I looked at the. I'll look at it again before I start again on what I was about to do. I wanted to look at.
We're at a level altitude.
So if we're at a level altitude, if I were to use knife on here, if I do one of them,
Gas is rushing out. We're at a level altitude.
the thing is, does that track? Or does... Okay, I might have to restart again after this. But if I try popping out the second one,
Something feels different.
there's too many.
We're dropping slowly.
Use...
The airbags are inflating.
cut them. So wait, is there supposed to be some way of doing it? If that's the case, how do I know what I'm supposed to do on that? All good questions. I'm still probably going to say no to using this.
Why waste my rope on that?
Thought so. Like, one thing I'm thinking of is it seemed it was okay for me to cut one of them. So maybe I use knife with that one.
Gas is rushing out.
Let's see, did that change anything? Does the hatch look lower or something? If not that, it would be use.
Whoa, that's a long drop to the ground.
Is one too many or something like that? The thing is, like, I don't know what else I can change. Let's walk to, I want corridor. No, corridor. Let's see, I don't think me using this door changes any. I think there was something about electric. The thing though is, even if I wanted to like tap to walk here, right? I doubt it would just let me walk down here. So far, like, my guess is that I need to like cut maybe 2 of the things. I'm worried about cutting it too low in case like it causes an like me have to reset. I guess that I got like a save very nearby. I'm just petting Garfield a little bit. Let's try going up. So I'm gonna go up the stairs. I've already cut 1, right? I'm gonna cut a second one, and hopefully cutting 2 is an instant kill. Or maybe it matters which 2 I cut. It did seem like it may have been some puzzle, but I don't know what tells me if it is a puzzle on which ones I'm supposed to cut. Instead of just brute forcing it. And at least like I can restart it, as in after I work out if I've done something wrong. Cause like, so if I've already cut 1, right? If I use my knife to cut a second one and go down and it instantly kills me, then I'll know, okay, that alarm is to tell me I'm dead.
Something feels different.
And then, like, the thing is, I hear this beeping, right? And then it makes me think, like, maybe the lights here are supposed to be, like, an indication, right? Like, maybe I'm supposed to cut these 3, not the first one. Or maybe only do the ones that's covered in blood or something. Like, so let's try walking down like this.
Why is that alarm going off?
Okay. Let's try using this now.
Whoa, that's a long drop to the ground.
Long drop. I would like it if I could stop that alarm though, because it is pretty loud. I go on to settings. Let's turn that down a little bit. That's still pretty loud. I don't think there'd be anything in the kitchen. I don't know what would be there. I doubt it would be at the top. Even then, like, when it comes to these rooms, I would like to use this door, but it's locked.
It's locked.
Like, so far I know I can have at least. Like, I wish I didn't have the alarm going there. What I'm gonna do, because that's a loud alarm, I'm actually gonna turn off the game audio. Because I imagine that's not fun. What I would do is I'll enable this one. Hopefully that's going to be a little bit nicer than what I'm listening to. Just go, that's probably going to be a bit better. I don't know what that sounds like on stream. Hopefully it's not going too bad. It's just because I don't want people to go deaf from the constant blaring of like alarms. Question though is, how do I stop the alarm? Oh, I know how to stop the alarm, but it's just like, it feels like I need it to be going for something. I assumed it was like maybe it makes me lower and I could choose like that. Maybe I have to be like more on the tip, maybe? I don't know what would have changed in these rooms, except for maybe the punch spilled or something. Because I can stop it by using the switch. Could I maybe use the string to get down there? It's honking. But the only thing I can think of, if I cut like another one, if I'm able to use rope. Like maybe I still a bit too high. Maybe I do cut a third one. God, when I crash, it's because I cut all of them. Okay, let's try this. This might just kill me. There you go. And what we'll do is we'll walk to the tear. Sorry, we'll use the tear. First, see if I can actually go out there. Walk to. Okay, I'm a bit concerned about cutting more than 3. This. Okay, I think that's his indication to tell me that I can't cut more than 3. Okay, turn the game music back on because that was a bit loud. Yeah. It sounds like I can cut 3 of them and be safe. Weird. I've just like stopped I've turned the game volume back on, right? And then they're already going like, okay, so now I need to cut these ones. It's like, do I cut? Let's first walk out. My character seems to be a bit scared. He's back to normal, okay? So I'm assuming when he gets shocked is when he's like, okay, no, we've gone down too much.
Gas is rushing out.
Yeah. On the second
I
one.
don't know what to do with this.
I think we're able to cut up to 3.
Feels different.
Sorry about the blare alarm. I'll try to fix it as quick as I can. So this is with 3 cut. Sorry, use tear.
We're approaching some kind of building.
Can I
don't know what to do with this.
Yes, I want you to see if you can get there personally. No, you can't talk to it. Look at.
There's a building in the distance.
You can look at that part. You can't walk to it though. So I've cut 3 of the things. Hopefully we can quickly get out from the alarm quickly.
Why is that alarm going off?
Like, the only thing I think of is like this gets close to the ground and I can somehow go through it. But then why let me re-tie up?
Whoa, that's a long drop to the ground.
Like, the only thing I can think of is us risking cutting a 4th one. But I feel like that's a bad idea. Like, we could try use a knife on, I think I haven't cut this one yet.
Something feels very wrong.
The thing is, like, if we're doing, like, these ones, maybe these are the 4 here, and that you just don't cut the first one. Let's see. So when he says something feels very wrong, does that... Okay, that... Okay, so yeah.
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No.
The thing is, like, that's a bit
I'm
loud, like
sending
the
you
alarm
back,
bit.
back to the fire, so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no end, Chorister. Who among you shall go next?
Wrong. I don't want to have the alarms playing for that, like, for too long, because that's pretty obnoxious, the kind of, like, how loud that is. Not mention, other than that, I don't know what I need to do. I'm just trying to quickly get a thing that's going to show me what I need to do with the actual... Okay. Okay, I'm already confused on something. I think I've clearly missed something. Okay, but I don't know how important that is. But I'm thinking I'm missing something massive. Okay. I don't know, a bit confused. I was only like flashing through something. And it makes me feel like I've like missed quite a decent chunk. Well, like not a decent chunk, but like missed some big bits-ish, maybe? I only saw 2 things. Something about the fork in the kitchen. I was just like skimming through the things. I don't actually know what they're doing with it. They used it on something. And they looked at a pillow and got a gun. Was the only things I saw. Other than that, something I didn't know is apparently there's something on the table there. It looks like gasoline, I think it said. I don't see it.
Someone wiped their bloody hands here.
Alright, let's use the door here. But the thing is, like, I'm hoping not to have to like have any like cheats or anything, or like any looking into stuff. But I also don't want it to be like last time where I spent like ages trying to like work out where I needed to go. So use fork maybe on
The
cookbook.
fork's too bent to be of any use.
I don't know what he used it on.
The fork's too bent to be
He
of
said
any
something
use.
about a recipe or something. I don't know what he did. I doubt. If not, I doubt it's gonna be the case. But
I don't know what to do with these.
okay, so there's something to work out. Okay. Like one thing, I did see. I think it was in this room. Like the guy got a gun or something. Okay, so like there's something to do with a fork in the kitchen. I assumed it was this room, but I might be wrong.
I wouldn't know what to do with it even if I could take it.
Might be in the wrong room actually. Let's. Well, before that, let's try.
What good will that do?
Okay. Question is just what is it? I don't think it was the starter room, right? I thought I'd done anything I needed to in there, or at least I could do. No, because I think it had a pillow. Though I can't remember which room had the pillow. Use this door. No, that one's not got a pillow. Again, I think I did see something. Can't take the book. Like, I thought I saw them do something over here, but I wasn't sure what it was.
I don't know what to do with these.
Like, question just I don't fully know what he was doing. Probably gonna not
I
on
don't know
that
what
one.
to do with these.
Can't do anything with a mirror. Oh, is this also before I got my heart? Okay. I don't think he had his heart at that point. No. I'm just like skimming through this quickly. Oh, I am blind, apparently. A wrong room. With a gun, apparently it was actually in a room over here on the floor. It's part of that thing of where like you can't see sometimes. Oh, got used all. Very used all. Okay, I didn't notice this bit here. Unless do I need to like
Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations.
maybe I didn't click to take.
Too worn. Ain't worth spit.
I don't mean that. I mean the thing on the floor. Maybe I gotta push the bunk?
What good will that do me?
Can't I take?
Too worn.
Can I use?
Sleep and dream about her again? Forget it.
How do I really see he's got he's walking up. Oh, it's pillow. I didn't realize it had a different thing.
There's something hard under the pillow.
So take pillow.
A gun. It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be.
Now, could I use gun? No. But what use is a gun? Let's try walking the door. Is there anything to shoot? I don't know. It's nice having a gun, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with the gun anyway. Looks okay. Done that. What's he doing? I tried to take the book and it said it wouldn't let me. Unless I go click to use instead of take, maybe. Apparently there's some
Everything's coated with
recipe.
grime.
I don't know, again, what the cookbook does for me.
Damn thing looks ready to fall apart. Useless. Here's a recipe for the milk of human kindness. Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged. What kind of crap is this?
Okay, give me a recipe, but like, I don't know. Also, would like the blood the wrong be me? So I don't know what kind of like paradise he's expecting to get, really. But from the sounds of it, at least, it looks like they haven't. You know, it seems like there's not really them getting back to the real world. So if I use rope here, the thing is that it lets you reattach the rope, so it makes me go, okay, so you must be able to come back for something. It's happy that he's got his heart.
This no-good heart of mine doesn't beat anymore.
Question is, what could you even use the gun on? I did. You can use the gun.
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No, Gorrister, I'm sending you back to the fire, so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no end, Gorrister.
It makes it look like using the gun is just instant death.
Who?
Load Uncle again. Okay, before we get the gun, I guess we'll do this. I'll do the book just because I know he's gonna want to know it. Because probably whatever he ends up having to do later on. Like so far, I know I can cut up to 3 of the things in the
This no-good heart of mine doesn't
sort of
beat
thing.
anymore.
So the question on that is also like, I'm part of thinking I could probably just brute force that. it's literally 1 or 0, right? So the thing is, like, if I can have up to 3, if I can have 3 zeros or something like that, I don't know. I'm like trying to think in the case of like digits and stuff like that, like what that'd look like. Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can have 3 of these be 0, and 2 of them have to be positive, right? And if it is a puzzle, maybe one release more air than others. And also, I wonder, because it sounded a little bit like he gives you kind of like a, not just a visual, but like a sound thing of going like, oh, that didn't sound good. At least that's what it seemed like. Ooh. I don't even know why I'm so tired. Like, I've been up since 7. It's 11:42 now, but I haven't really done much. I've just been trying to catch up with some stuff. And then like later today, I'm gonna be trying to make some shorts. Because originally, I was going to look into paying someone to make shorts, so that I didn't have to worry about like making them. Cause I was basically going on Fiverr and just, regardless of how they make it, just some shorts that lead people to my Twitch or my Kick was the goal. So like some point later, I'll probably make a dedicated VODs channel, or I might change my current one that I put my VODs on to a VODs channel, and then make a third channel for more edited videos. But then that'll be like later, because the thing is, like, I'm currently trying to relearn how to use my editing software. So the thing is, like, I used to use it, like, if you go back, like, 4 or 5 years, I used to use it, like, all the time. And now I'm there, like, practically, I learn, like, trying to learn it. And while I'm trying to learn it, like my experience beforehand with Vegas, it crashes like all the time. It's also, I choose Vegas because, like, you can just pay for a version of it, and you get the option to like upgrade, right, to a newer version. I think there's like up to Vegas 20 or something like that, or probably 20 something at this point. Um, but it's just like my options, like I could upgrade that, yeah, but I could also keep my current version, and the other versions are similar enough to where like there's not really a problem. Well, you can be missing out with features as you go on to newer versions, right? But then it's like you get something like with Premiere. I don't have much experience with Premiere particularly. I had to use it in college a little bit, but it wasn't the one I was primarily using because it wasn't what I was using at the time. Uh, and then like on top of that, when it comes to Premiere Pro, it's part of the Adobe package, and you got to pay for the Adobe package, and you got to pay, you know, like it was my old computer. I had some Adobe stuff, which here and there. But the problem is like when I upgrade my new computer, it was like I could have done that, but to be honest, with my last computer, there was like a lot of dodgy stuff I downloaded, and I didn't really want to download anything I thought was a bit dodgy onto this computer. Because as I've gotten older, my idea of keeping my equipment at least a little bit more like safe is an idea. This until like I like there is like times like when I was getting stuff for OBS, right? Like add-ons and stuff like that.
To do with it, even if I could take it.
God, I was supposed to click use. I had with OBS, like I was trying to look at different like plugins and stuff. Because one of the things I thought about having was like brain fart in here. One of the things I wanted to have was a whiteboard thing. I was like, oh, it'd be nice if I can switch between whiteboards or it's like something, right? Because I was getting like a graphics tablet, so I looked at it, just never did it because I got a graphics tablet. Like if I want to write on something, if I just quickly go onto here and click drawing tablet, boom. If I want to, I can just do this. So just looking at someone's setup. Typical League of Legends enjoyer is this setup. But I think, yeah, I believe this screen should only be showing not OBS. I think it just shows here. But it's like I was gonna get like a whiteboard thing. I did think at one point about like, so if I make a new and I make like some standard 1920 by 1080, right? Something I thought I could do. Oh, I may not have my pen on me. Wait, no, I do. Oh, I got a bow tie for one of the cats. Plug this in. I can't see it. It's on the screen that has my thing, right? Not sure if my software for this is on currently. Let's see. Let's search her. Didn't know if it was open or not. There you go. Maybe, yeah, maybe I want to be silly and I draw something funny or something like that, right? Maybe I can my the funny guy. Like, originally, right, I was thinking of like, so like, oh, I have a whiteboard thing and I can just draw on a screen. And I thought about it. If I wanted to draw on screen, all I would have to do is, let's say, change that to green, maybe. When I change that to black, then if I add like a filter to get rid of green on this screen, and then just like close it up to my like thing, I could just like write or like this, assuming I don't even know if this showing up properly. It is. But this is just, I can't see chat when I do this though. But it's just like, yeah, just write stuff. If I wanted to, I could use this to then essentially do a whiteboard. Funny guy over here too, sequel or something. Yeah, it's just like stuff like I thought about doing, and like I don't know what I'm doing. It's just that like it takes time to set up. I get distracted easily, so it's like when I go to set stuff up like this, it's like also I've only got the two screens, right? I can set up a third screen probably, but it's going to cost money to get the stuff. So with how my camera is, my model's probably not being the best on this. So when it comes to this, right, I'm literally facing the wrong way. Like, I could just like do section and just. I could be like, hey, remember to follow. Yes, this funny guy agrees. You should follow. I could be like that. Also, that's the sequel. Or it could be like sub or whatever, right? But it's just like an idea I had. Sort of like basically for stuff, right? These are all just things that like I want to do more stuff to make like it more interactive for people. But it's like there's a limit of my knowledge, right? I can learn stuff like I can go. I watched the YouTube video on how to do the job. Just like, yay, good job. Yeah, like you did it. Whatever, right? But that's probably like the best way to go around it. It's like to use YouTube as like a good guide for like how to do things. But I do appreciate the fact that I can just like doodle like this. Like I just have a little, have a little funny guy just kind of like a little yeah. Yeah. These are your sins. What the fuck happened? Oh, yeah, I can do that, right? Which is like, yeah, it's something I would like to do as like a kind of like pulling gag or something like that. I might actually just make two versions of this: a version where I can just draw, and a version where I can actually just draw over the screen. I have to enter the trailer now, but I'd rather continue the game before I get too confused on stuff. Then again, like what I could do is like on the game capture, all I gotta do is if I see, me being smart is trying to remember how to do stuff. Windows capture, I could add an existing screen, add the GIMP screen, and then what we do is we hold control. Oh, that was But you can do like this, right? And like when you cut that down to size, you can then extend this to be the whole screen. And then from there, you can add to this. Let's pull this down so it's not in the way with stuff. Let's add a filter to that. Where's the filters? Being done. There's filters. Surface, set color. Ah, I'm just being really done there. Add filters, chroma key. Yep, that works. There you go. Now I can have drawings. The thing is, it's going to turn out black on the thing. So, like for example, if I like that one, make a new layer, and then I now draw in white. Now it'd be more clear. Now you have whatever this thing is on screen properly. I hope. We'll find out when I click OBS. Yeah, I have a picture. This is something I'm actually going to keep, by the way. Now, this is a random I want to draw like bit. That I can just draw on screen. It's going to mess up because my camera's not the right spot for this. You know, who knows? Maybe I'll whatever this thing is. I got some bubbles. I don't really play around with like different brushes, to be honest. I tend just to go with the one that has like no. So when you draw, right? Selection. When you draw, right? You can do this one, which is like a hard one, right? Or you can choose this one, which has got may not be so obvious, but it's got like a blur. I believe it's the right one, right? Yeah. Basically, well, it kind of these two lines, and it comes to your brushes, right? If you need to fill in something, if I have the more solid one, and I do that, and then fill it in, he fills in. But this is something I learned from. I might be wrong here because I'm thinking in this sense of when I used Photoshop ages ago. and you want to fill in. When I was like with Photoshop, I used to always get told to switch the brush type to pencil rather than paintbrush. It added like a bit of you can see it here, like where it adds blurriness. I guess yeah. I don't know. It's like I used to get told like never to use like the paintbrush like unless you're doing certain things. For the idea like it kind of gets blurry. Spooky goes. Well, maybe I roll this again. Mushroom dude. The creativity this gives me. Still on the sleeping thing. What's the problem? Wait back too much, you miss out on the fun. It's a very close. That's it, it's just a little. The thing is, like, when me and drawing, right, it's like I can draw. The only problem is, that way for now. It doesn't affect me as much. Yeah. When it comes to me and drawing, like, if I give it time, I can draw, right? My problem is I don't give it time because I haven't got the patience for it. Which is because someone was asking me before about like, oh, you do art, right? So like, yeah, it's like I do it, but the thing is, like, I just haven't got the patience. Barely making the line work, I got the patience for. I know it's not a good mindset to have, and there's probably other things I do that might be a bit like hypocritical, like, oh, why can you do this but not that? You know.
A gun. It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be.
So I've got a gun. So I'm gonna save here. I got the heart. I left the rope because I felt like I might need the rope up there, maybe? Actually, no. Before I save, I'm gonna grab the rope. Where's the door? The door's over here. It's like trying to know. Also, like, I was talking to my sister because the thing is, like, when I do draw, and it's also like I struggle to draw, right? I'm not particularly good at it. I wouldn't say so. If I practice more and more, I will get better, right? But the thing is, you know, unless I got like a decent reference picture, like a really decent one, I'm normally not that great. But like I might go off of my reference image like a little bit, and like those bits look weird because like it's normally like last minute changes, like something I drew before where like I decided to add a tail at the end, but didn't know how to add the tail like, with how the body was pulled like facing. Like they're going, okay, well I don't know how the tail will look, and it's like with the reference image that I was using, I was then going like, oh I don't know how I don't know what the wings will look like bigger. At least like that was like what my mindset was, right? Let's get the rope. I've been like yapping already a bit too much. Wow. I feel like I yap a bit more. I feel like yapping is part of the job. And then again, a job requires you to get money back from it, which roughly streaming is just mainly cost. But I'm hoping something happens eventually. My hope is basically I can do some fun stuff in the future, or you know, I got like goals for the future of wanting to have like my character here, right? I want to be able to give it different outfits and stuff, and have like different sort of like a silly model, for example, or a fat model or something like that. Cause like I'm not particularly skinny. I'm actually very like on the chunky side, right? So I'm like they're going like personally. Cause when they showed me this model, right, I liked it. I liked how it looked, right. But originally, I was thinking more like a kind of like cozy bear sort of thing. Like I told them to use like some artwork I had that I made, right, as a reference, and a picture of me. But I was hoping they would more use the picture of me. but then like it would be then more like sort of brown curly hair with like a kind of like necktie wool jumper or something like that, and then just something along those one. Like I was thinking it would be more like that. They came to me with this, and I was like, there going like, to be honest, it looks nice, looks good, I like it. But I do want like to have different models. The only thing though is like where I've seen some people's like I've had like a lot of like DMs from people wanting to do art for me. Some of them are really good, some of them not as much. Some of them were asking me to do more like commissions or do commissions or start a commission and stuff like this. Like I'm financially not there. I can't afford to commission out like tons and tons of work, which is part of the reason why I'm not. Anyway, actually no. Before I get there, actually no. I wanted to make a save. Let's. I assume it's important that I need to look at the book.
Everything's coated with grime.
He used the door. Like I have noticed, like when it comes to a lot of my, I was gonna say something, I forgot about it. There you go. I'm back. And my sister came in. Let me just quickly hide that layer for now. Need a little guy. Need a little guy. It's just like my sister came in because she wanted to get the cats some treats. I know she doesn't also particularly want to be in stream, so I'm there going like, okay, so I'll just, I'll just be silent for a sec.
Just drop off here.
Yeah, I'm looking at think I'm stuck, okay? I was trying to be like nonchalant about it. The thing is like, to be honest, I don't understand the tutorial, to be honest. Because suddenly he gets a gun, suddenly he's picking up a book, and then it tells you something about a recipe, and then suddenly he's inside a room I can't get into. Unless I've skipped something else. Oh. That would be the reason why I can't go to that area, because I didn't know it existed. It's once again one of the things of I can't see it. So the thing I just saw, and probably a missing part in what I'm doing, apparently there's a door here.
Christ, what a stench. It smells like piss, rotting meat.
Okay. Let's actually save here. I've got the heart, I've got the rope, I've got everything that I'm aware of. I'll see you over step, bro. But let's try. We want to look at. Our first bloody key. I guess we take the bloody key.
It's locked in tight. Wait, here's a sign. To remove key, push lever.
Okay. We push lever.
My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
Okay, but you have like used it already, so.
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands. My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
We're not the best. There's no cat outside. Let's look at stuff.
This lever is labeled motivator.
What happens when we push motivator?
My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
I wish I could stop that. Grinding noise is kind of iffy.
The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid from the cage's feeding tubes.
I take that. Then
This lever is labeled motivator.
what happens now if you push it? The food is the motivator. I know it's still killing them.
I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
Not a good thing. Look to engine. Let's look at the engine. I've now got the blood key, which is probably for that room that's locked.
This engine isn't as ruggedly built as it first looked. There's some loose wires hanging out.
Is there walk to? Is there anything else to walk to here? It looks like it. What's this thing? What's that? Hardness. Walk to hardness. Look at hardness.
Why is this harness wired up to the engine?
Oh, harness. I thought it
Is
said
Am expecting
hardness.
me to electrocute myself?
It could be expecting you to give heart. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say give heart to give heart. No, not an option. I don't know. We know we've looked at this. We've spoken about that. Let's try. I forgot. Used all. Remembering me. Yeah. So I didn't even realize there was a door here. It looks like I can't even actually access this door from here. So I'm assuming I use this key on that.
Damn key doesn't fit.
And what the key's for? Like now I've got a key that's covered in blood. I got oh. There's nothing else that's been locked. Now I've got this milky fluid. Let's try. I forgot what I can even add the milky fluid to. And like the only thing I can think of is the punch that's got poison in. Is it gonna make me kill the animals? So am I gonna be... It would be... Where is it? I'm going dumb. It would be to use the door here. I'm thinking when I finish this game, I'll move on to doing Hollow Knight. I only plan to do one ending for Hollow Knight because I know there's multiple endings. I don't think personally I got the patience for it. I love the game.
Bitter stuff. But I feel stronger.
Oh. Not what I was thinking. I was going to use that on... I forgot to use door.
Bitter stuff. But I feel stronger.
Maybe.
What good will that do me?
What good would me being stronger be? What do I get from being stronger? I was originally going to give... Can't do that. Take punch bowl.
I can't take the whole friggin' world with me.
Unless I don't know what I'd need the potion, like the...
Bitter stuff. But I feel stronger.
Can I maybe take the tablecloth?
It's stapled to the table.
I forgot staples are really hard to remove. What do I need to be stronger for? I forgot it's used all. Oh, what benefits me being stronger? I don't think in the odd rooms. Maybe, I don't know. So from my understanding, if I try to use my gun, it just kills me. What do I do? Like, I got... It's nice not to have my heart and stuff. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Like, knowledge. And yes, I am currently looking at the thing, but I'm stuck again. And what it's told me is to use the fork. In here, like I wish I could be like, oh yes, I came up with this idea, but no. And apparently it doesn't really matter anyway. Okay, it said to use fork with, and there you go.
The metal in the fork short-circuited the engine wiring.
Like, does this have something to do with maybe cutting the things afterwards? At least like, you can't hurt the animals probably now. Again, now they're gonna.
Letter is labeled motivator.
Now you think they're probably gonna starve to death at this point. Let's go a long way around. Just then, like I can quickly check things as I go around. So when he sees this, well, like he only thinks about him getting shot. Like I don't think I can
Why is
take
this
anything off of
harness
it.
wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself?
See, I don't know what to do there. Got used all. With the engines, you'd think these things would like lose power. Was it anything particularly that was like using electricity before this? There's like I can't use the key right on. I can't use this bloody key on there. Oh.
Damn key doesn't fit.
Hi there, you. Or Caillou. Caillou. Apparently, I'm trying to work out what I need to do. I've got a gun. I got some rope. I got a knife. I got a key. Some milky fluid that apparently makes me stronger, and my guy's heart. But the thing is, like, so I don't know what I need to be strong for. Ooh. And it's like the only like these rooms don't seem to have like, that one, and the ones I can access on the other side don't seem to have anything else in there I can interact with other than the bunk bed and the mirror. But I don't know what the mirror would have to do with anything. The only things that have big items in, I think, is the kitchen and the dining room. And then you get like, it's just like I can cut the things in the air balloon, right? But then it's like, what do I do from there? Like I can cut up to 3 of them. I don't know if there's a certain pattern I need to do. If there is, I haven't seen anything that lists what pattern I'm supposed to be cutting them at. I can look at the debris, but I don't.
Looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else.
I don't know if there's
This
more.
junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight.
But it's hard to tell right in this if you're missing something, because like there's some things that are like really tiny that you just don't notice. I got like one of my cats that's found a new spot that he likes.
This junk looks like
I feel like there must be something in this room I can do, but it's like that. Like originally, I thought maybe I can like mix this milky fluid with the poison punch, and then I was gonna feed that as like a motivator. But then it's like I ended up turning off the power. Apparently, was what I was supposed to do. I forgot that. Actually, I guess that would that stop the alarm. If that's going to stop the alarm, I might just try cutting the things at the top. Just be safe. We're going to save on Stepsis. Continue playing. Can imagine now it's like when you deflate it, you don't have the option. Okay, so let's try this. Actually, before I do,
we're at a level altitude.
Because there's a low altitude. Like that may not need like electricity, right? But you look at like this thing here.
Some kind of warning light. The label says power. It's not lit.
So let's try using a knife on this one.
Gas is rushing out.
Let's try using a knife on. Let's try this one. Maybe it's like some kind of thing I gotta do.
Something feels different.
It makes it seem like, okay, we've done 2 of them.
We're approaching some kind of building.
Yeah, I know I can't get there yet. Let's walk to tear. Let's see. We already tried this before, but at least it's not blaring our alarm. 'Cause last time it was like after the.
We've landed.
Oh.
Where?
Then why didn't it do that when it came to the alarm beforehand? I don't know. Like, why wouldn't it do it when the alarm was still going off? And also, if I've gone out of the airship, I don't know if I want to go back in it.
With my name on it.
Like, I think I'd much rather be in there than the airship. Okay, like, oh. Hi, Karen, you good? Yeah, I'm not doing bad. Hopefully you're doing good. During the stream, I was just quickly setting up something. Need to like turn it back on. I'm basically playing around with things I can do. So, like playing around with, like essentially like just drawing on screen stream. You know, buzz around. So I can move. Funny thing. Be able to be a funky little guy. People. Maybe we'll I was doing that not too long ago. I've made wiggle lines or maybe some maybe a little key boy. It's probably not going to be good for my model because like I'm facing away from my camera. But you know, like like another little cuboid. Going like full front. Weird something like that. Something like this. I was basically playing around with that. Oh, you can't hear me? It's like it's showing audio on OBS. I'll quickly just double check. It may have been me sitting away. I'm not too sure. I was trying to go my drawing tablet's a little bit away from my mic and my camera. That could have been it. I was trying to. I can hear it on Twitch. I can hear it. Let's see. I don't know. There we go. Just hold on, that's in. Like I don't know if you can hear it now. Like hopefully I'm hearable. Yeah, it's probably just to do with where my mic is. It's like I got well, I basically I have a Blue Yeti that runs into the video broadcast, which uh basically uses like AI to try just getting like voices. That's good then. It may have also been like or maybe it's like it's either like to do with me being too far away, or I think it has catched me further away. I don't know. Maybe it's also because I have been playing with mic settings. Maybe. I essentially like every stream. I essentially like tweak my like mic settings constantly. It made it a bit more annoying when I was trying to like make some shorts, right? Because I was like trying to make some shorts, and it's just like where I was constantly changing my setup when I was like playing like Disco Elysium. I was literally having the issue of like my mic kept on changing like on sound as well. It's also because of how I do it. It can be so like I got it on max for uh oh I was just drawing a silly guy. I was just doodling a little silly guy. That last one though was like me trying to remember what I think it's called a kiwi or something. It's called. I'm not too sure. I think it's some kind of bird. Uh, just me like doing some doodling. I was setting up during the stream because saying earlier about how easy it is to like with a drawing. So at one point I was gonna have like a whiteboard OBS plugin to let me like write on top of the screen. I then thought about like why do I need OBS to do that? Like I can just screen capture like GIMP and then just like draw on it like so funny. You may not be able to hear me too much when I go with the mic. I'm essentially like turning my back to the mic when I do that, and then with a camera for my VTuber, like that's kind of turned sideways for me. Like little funny guy. Little funny guy. Just put a little bit funny. Uh, I would draw, but I would like it takes me forever to draw. I'm really bad. It's like anything I draw takes ages, and if I haven't got like a decent reference, it's just it becomes more squiggles. Like I actually like more of what I end up coming out from my squiggles than I do actually when I try drawing something. This also happened with like my drawing book, right? Where like there's sometimes where I was like just doodling something, like a random shape or something, and it turned into something that ended up being like more fun for me. Uh, also, I kind of ruined like some of the things I planned to do with it. Okay, if I can actually something else I can do on stream because of how I've done it. I have to quickly grab this instead. If I switch out this USB, this USB, plug that in, and I can go on to I can add the video camera device. Record a new one because I don't want it to use not that one. USB camera. I don't know how this is going to look. I've only just plugged this in, so it may not like it. Yeah, activate. Not liking the camera. USB camera. Device default. Yeah. I was trying to like get it to use. If I can quickly switch it to this one. I can quickly like just zoom this out. Well, I've shown you some of this before, but it's like I got like this one which I was really happy with. That one was me actually trying to draw something and actually spending time trying to do it. Let's see. This here was like me trying to just like doodle. This was just me like randomly doodling. I think in the middle of a course I was doing, or like during a lesson. I think I started off trying to make armor, but I didn't actually have any references for any armor or anything like that, so I just did it until it looked like something. And then these are just quick sketches I did of something. Where's the one I'm thinking of? That's me trying to draw a dodo. So room layout. This is me trying to draw something without a reference. So I was trying to draw something. I can't draw a dress apparently. I used to like it when I had my like pencils that let me shade better. That was like some props we're designing. Yeah, the thing is like I got like an extra camera, which originally it was working. I had it set up so it was gonna be a cat cam, to just to show off like the cats, right? Also I got this. It's like I made I made a free model of this. It's on my channel, right? That was for a course thing I had to do, where they wanted us to make a scene that we would think would be in WoW. Which the funny thing is, no one in my course knew what WoW was. Oh well, we knew what WoW was, but none of us played it because we kind of just thought it's kind of like the same with like League of Legends. Like, who would want to play that? This is when I tried to like draw a skeleton. Like, there was something I needed. I was trying to make basically a free model of a skeleton. But the thing was, like, I was really getting confused about how the bones worked in the wrist. Okay, it's like multiple bones to make the wrist work, and it was really confusing. Let's see. I'm trying to find. There's a certain thing that I was like doing where it was literally me like just doodling. I may have gone past it. The thing is, like, I didn't used to actually like do that much doodling until basically what is it? I think I've shown you this one before. That was again like when I had a reference I was going off of. Actually it is. So the thing is like me not be able to see it though. This thing here, right? Originally I was trying to make that into it was like I was just doing a bunch of like squares and stuff. And it started to look a little bit like a frog's eye. So I was there going like, oh, it looks kind of like a frog's eye with like scales. or something. And then I tried doing that, and then it started looking less and less like a toad. So eventually, I was there going like, maybe that can. It's also I realized I did it in the corner of the page. I wouldn't have enough room to make a toad, or at least not like a full toad, or to be like a partial part of a toad. So then I thought, oh, I'll try making it into a person or something that's wearing like some kind of outfit. But yeah, it is. Just gotta see. I don't know if that's messed up my model. Let me just quickly do. If I do choose that. Oh, I think using that camera like that. Let's see. Broadcast. Let's use that one. Okay. I'm surprised it's not showing up on what have I done there? View broadcast. That one. Quality. Don't know. Is face only tracking camera on. It's showing the camera is there. Or showing that it's. Yeah. I don't know why it's not like. It's not calibrating that part. What I'll do is I'll quickly restart VTuber Studio and I'll hopefully fix that. My character should hopefully pop up in just a second. There's like I did have it working before with both cameras. Quickly put that there. The thing is, like, my drawing book is literally covered in dust because like how long it's been since I've used it. Oh, actually, it would probably fit. Go and then that, and then I think what is ABS. There you go. It's got that one. Camera off. Maybe try it again. Camera on. Off. It should be 60 frames per second. Choose NVIDIA. There's that one. Select 60. Of a higher frame rate. But I want. Guess the one that's not that one. Camera on. Don't know why it's not working. I'm gonna have to play with that in a little bit. I think for now, what I do is I'll kill the model for now. What we'll do instead is we'll do that, and we'll put that in there. Do that, and then we'll that bit. What I could do as well is I could change that to using yeah. That one, so smaller. And what we'll do is then we'll go into the broadcast stuff. Because broadcast also deals with my camera as well. We do, I guess, like webcam for now. Well, I'll fix, I'll fix the VTuber model, for later. But here is Laurel. Well, I got webcam up. I might as well show off the kit. Oh, one of the cats. Good boy. Good boy. You know. I'll continue on the game for a little bit more, and then like, well, I was planning to like finish the stream around about 3 hours, so I'll probably like be finishing around then, and then off stream I'll quickly fix my character. But then like, I'll just basically have like, this is like a backup for when like things go wrong. Anyway, now we're here. Before I do anything, let's look at tires.
A big worn truck tire. Reminds me of the truck stops I used to visit.
Because I like the quality of this camera. Because this is actually the first time I'm looking at the camera with like with this camera. This is the first time I've actually like looked at it with just the camera itself, without even having just the feature model, or what it looks like for other stuff. This was a camera that I saw that was recommended. So you can probably see like in my face, right, the glare here. That's like the enemy right now for like the VTuber like model is just the it hides my eyes. Makes it like a lot harder to actually like that. And it's like if I took off my glasses, it would track my eyes a lot better when I actually have it on, right? But then it's like it's I can't see like beyond this, like that far, like away from my face, without glasses. I don't know if there's anything else I can look at. I could look at tires. I don't think it's useful. I assume I can just only look at or go into the place, right? Or is it going to be like used all? Hopefully your internet's not hurting you too bad. Because like I don't, it's like it's not telling me that I'm dropping frames, so I can click that one. Like hopefully it's not lagging. How does that sound outside?
Dark and grubby, but somehow familiar.
Because like when it comes to like, yeah, I kind of want to know if I'm able to help you at all when it comes to your internet or not. Okay, it could be like down to like your provider, or it could be, I guess like I'd assume it would probably be more either provider or some kind of issue with the actual router, maybe. But I'm assuming it's all good now. I didn't know if it was a case of like, I was gonna say if it was with your phone, I would imagine like it'd probably be more to do with either the router or the ISP you got. Let's see. Don't know if I can look at anything on the. So I can look at something here. look at restroom and the jukebox and the back door.
An old-fashioned jukebox.
I would play that, but I don't know if it's got any copyrighted music on. I was actually just looking up yesterday because I've already got like a library of music that I got 'cause when I was doing games dev and stuff like that. I was buying like assets and stuff that I could use in games. So one of them was like soundtracks and stuff. Oh really? What'd your ISP say? Like I know with my one, I ended up having like a multiple like day conversation with them. Is in like it went a few days. The thing is like I tried like well with my ISP like I don't like speaking to them on the phone. I get really awkward on speaking to people on the phone. So I was there going like sort of what I'll do is they have like a thing where you would normally talk to a bot, but if you just basically spam like the hash key enough, it'll just send you to an actual person to talk to. But then I have to use their app to like message them, and their app doesn't let you send like pictures of what your issues is. So they kind of just send you messages like, "Have you tried this? Like, have you tried turning it on and off? Have you tried resetting your rotor? Have you tried, you know, doing this, that, this? What error messages are you getting on stuff?" And then with the ISP, like I was mentioning them everything. I was going like, "Oh, it says a DNS area," then it's saying it's an error with the gate, and then there's doing this error, and it's like filtering through three like errors over and over again. And we keep on doing like the fixes for individually for that. But not we. I found this out literally later. It was how I fixed my internet. I found out with my Wi-Fi adapter for my computer, uh, it's basically sending out too high of a signal for my router to pick up. So I basically got like a little modem thing, plugged that into it, and now I just connect to that instead, which has got like a higher like thing. Because originally I was advised to like manually change it on my side, as in like that like do it that way. But it was like I tried to do it, and I think I was putting in the wrong name for the Wi-Fi or something, and it couldn't identify the Wi-Fi or whatever it was. I was like going through it with someone. Eventually I fixed it, but it took a while. If we use a restroom, 'cause I feel like backdoor has probably more.
Cracked linoleum, broken fixtures.
Also, I think I was saying before about how I was looking into songs, right? And apparently, like any song that was like made in like 1920 should be within like the forget what it's called. It's something domain. I get the name of it off the top of my head, but basically it's where like it's gone out of the copyright any stuff from like 1920, but it's only like tracks that were done then. It doesn't include like someone making a new album of it, in 2010 wouldn't count. It'd only be if it's from 1920. But I think that was up to 2020 or was 2022. I know there's like different places you can go to that have like actual like albums that you can like use, or like they've like used like they've basically like gotten albums and stuff from like bands from like at this point literally like almost 100 years ago. So or like further I guess, that they've like made into a digital version which you can use sort of for that like stuff. Yeah, like the thing is like I understand like that probably fixes like for them like 80% of like the problems of internet. But it's just like I find when you get 'cause I literally had with the ISP guy I was speaking to, right? They were literally just like constantly telling me to redo the thing I just literally done, and asked if it changed anything, and I'm like, well, you've got me to restart my router 6 times. That's not done the thing. you've gotten me to clear the DNS like stuff, right? Or like the IP, but it just the problem is just like and then like one of the things that kind of worked was I kind of forced my router to use a certain IP address for my computer, but that wasn't really stable because it's just like it's not good to have like I it was a bit confusing, but like I did that and it worked right, but it was like the signal was still like poor, right? And when eventually I got like the new Rotom right and plugged it in. At first, I didn't know what to like how to plug it in. Fully, I didn't understand. 'Cause I was there going like, it talked about like depending on how you plan to set up, you might need to talk to your ISP. And ideally, didn't really want to speak to the ISP, so I ended up just being like, okay, well, what I'll do is I will just not do it, and I'll have internet issues longer, and just hope it doesn't cause problems. And in the end, it's like it got to a point where like every time I was trying to stream, I was constantly crashing. Probably wasn't helping, but I was like constantly trying to like. I didn't want to just stream on just Twitch. I wanted to make sure I was like streaming on mobile. Like at this point now, I'm confident enough to where if I wanted to, I could stream to more than three platforms with how strong my internet's been now. Like if I wanted to, or like, because the thing is, originally, right, I had the plan of I'll stream to like, because this is before I fixed my internet. I had the idea of like, oh, I'll stream to Kick and Twitch, but I'll also stream to these two smaller stream sites, thinking like, okay, well, hopefully I can get an audience there, and hopefully I can get them to go on to like Twitch or Kick or YouTube or something, something else. And in the end of it, I was like there going like it didn't seem like it was doing much. So I was there going like, there's just more bandwidth. Let's go in somewhere else. Yeah, that's the thing is like when I don't know if it's the same in the US, but like when if I have like a dispute with my ISP, right? If it's not been solved within, I think it's like 7 days, and then you make like a formal complaint, you can technically, I think it is that you can complain to these people that will basically fine the company, like a big chunk of money for failing to provide services or like to sort of keep up with the contract you've signed on to, right? I can't remember exactly. I might also be mixing this up when it comes to a different deal. But it's just like they have that in place, right? So a lot of these companies, at least like here, when they get a complaint, they are very normally proactive on uh, sort of responding to their complaints, just because they know they can face like a fine if they don't, or if it gets ignored too much, or they haven't like tried to help the situation or like get to a conclusion. It's also like another issue when it comes to like here when it comes to Wi-Fi is it kind of just depends on who owns the lines. Because it's like, pardon me, you might live in an area where, for example, BT owns the lines, but they rent out those lines to the other providers. So the other providers can't give you as good service as, let's say, like if BT owns the lines, as good as like BT. So the thing is, like, you've got other providers, like, and you can pay more for like better service, right? But it's like you're gonna get a better service on the people that actually own the lines, and then it like turns into when it comes to like connection and stuff like that. Like if you're using just like wireless, for example, your phone or something. Like if you're with an example is like Free is a phone provider sort of thing, like place you can get like phones from, and then have their own. If you go to an area where like Free doesn't like own the lines, for example, then you literally can just have like no signal, little to no signal, because someone else owns the lines or someone else has got like priority on. It's just like it annoyed me when I was like talking to them. It's just like they keep on giving me the same solution. It's just like, oh yeah, just restart the rotor, restart like your PC, they said to me with the PS5, they're going like, oh actually, like the PS5 is actually like, maybe the PS5 is just running on like a lower quality Wi-Fi adapter, and I'm like, they're going, I don't think the PS5 would be on a lower, like, it's a relatively new console, like it's not that old. I doubt like some reason the PS5 would be using like some old adapter. I think that would be a bit backwards for Sony to do. Think of how some game companies are. I wouldn't be too surprised, but I doubt it on a newer device. I think like this point where like most things like have like get advertised that they have 5G connection and stuff like this. Like they're not gonna like yeah sort of go for a lower quality sort of experience. Or at least where they can like they'll do that where they can save the money. They probably wouldn't do it on bits which it actually affects their like customers' reviews as much. Let's see. So I can look at the sink. I can look at mirror.
It's broken.
This game has got like a big theme. It seems like with mirrors. Because like every mirror I see is either broken, except for the hand mirror that Ted had. And like the mirror is used to trap a demon. Let's see, I can look at the urinal. I don't know what I can use the sink for.
Filthy.
Use store door. Walk to door. So there's apparently a door over here. Oh, that's the door to leave. Okay. Is there anything else in that room? I assume all that is literally just to leave. Let's look at. Can't seem to do anything. I can look at the graffiti.
Graffiti. Men are no good.
Kind of weird that that's in the male's bathroom.
Graffiti. The monster is not alone in the world. It has friends.
That's probably like a reference to AM.
Graffiti. The woman did the deed.
I like to look at the graffiti and it just made me leave. I already seen. I couldn't. Okay, so I can go to the front door by doing hair. I'm kind of scared to turn on the jukebox in case it does do some music that's like technically not copyright.
Forrester, you've seen better days. So has the big machine, for that matter.
Okay, so I'm assuming I know this dog.
What are you?
I'm man's best friend. One of them, at least.
No, what?
No. What
It's gonna be a
you?
demon.
Let me answer with a riddle. Today I saw a Chinaman. Now what do you suppose that means?
Like I already assumed it was AM, right? Like a dog started talking, and even then, like the thing is so barren, and then suddenly a dog. At least I'm healthy. As I like drink like a big little cook. I think like originally I had like more do than that. Was a different issue later. There you go. Just playing around with my mic a little bit. There you go. See what you With
You're Am, playing with my mind again.
No, but I do have an in with the big machine. He and I are like brothers.
someone else said that. The lockpick guy said that, and then he said about how I was supposed to trust him, and I was like, don't know if I trust. I don't know if I could trust something that's claiming to be AM's brother. Like, technically, my character could just chose to make him suffer for the rest of his life. Like, Ted could have made him like suffer by just not going to use a portal. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Where'd you come from? What do you want? It's got nothing to do.
What do you want?
I have a craving. A craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps. Yours.
Can you give me a straight answer? I'm not going to give you my heart.
I am not gonna give you my heart.
I don't know why you think I would want to.
I was going to tell you how to get across the mountains in exchange.
Well, ideally, just walk, to be honest. Give your hearts to Jackal. Tell you how to cross the
Tell me how
mountains.
to get across the mountains.
I'm hungry. Perhaps a taste of your heart will put me in a more cooperative mood.
Why can't you give me a straight answer?
Why can't you give me a straight answer?
Like so many others down here, I'm cursed to speak in riddles. We all have our curses to bear. Eh, Gorister?
Yeah? What's my curse?
Apparently, live in
After
thrill.
109 years in the belly of the beast, I'd think you'd have a gut instinct by now.
I'm getting tired. Oh, you're smart,
Look,
mouth.
I'm getting tired of your smart mouth.
Come,
Huh.
Gorister. Forgive
Let's
us.
get myself. But my throat's going like a little bit. Could be also part of, like, I tend to yap a bit too much. It's been raining all day. I totally think I need that. Got nothing more to say.
To you.
Look at trash can.
There's more interesting rubbish to sift through, Gorister. Does that give you some food for thought?
Yeah, but I can still like.
There's more interesting rubbish. Does that give you some food?
Let's say he means this one.
There aren't any bodies buried there, Gorister. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, what I look
There
at?
aren't any bodies buried there, Gorister.
He's like some of these could turn into the same thing. Question though. I go in the restroom. I don't know what I get from going into the restroom. There's the jukebox I haven't touched yet. There's the key, which I don't know where the key goes to. You've got the milky fluid that makes me stronger, but I don't know why that matters. Maybe. I potentially use this. Okay.
Your stuff. But I feel stronger.
I was gonna see if I could give liquid.
I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everything with me. I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everything with me.
Okay, said the line twice. Could I use knife on?
I just dull my knife.
Or could I?
Thinking, Gorister. You can't tunnel out of this place.
I could technically. There's a ground. What I do want to see. I kind of wish I made a save this, like, before this.
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No,
I wasn't planning to shoot
I'm
myself.
sending you back to the fire so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no end, Chorister. Who among you shall go next?
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to... I think I had it as step 6, I think I saved it as. I think this is when I took out the power.
This looks sharp enough to slice through just about anything.
Yeah, 'cause I think I saved... Because I didn't want to, like... I think I cut...
Gas is rushing out.
I think I only cut 2 of them, actually. Just in case, I'm making sure I cut... I think it was these 2.
Something feels different.
So I got to this point. Actually, I guess I didn't actually finish too far off from where I was.
We've landed. But where?
I'm probably going to have to use hatch.
Some roadside honky-tonk with my name on it.
Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get into the building. And then I'm going to save. I might actually just call that end of stream.
Dark and grubby, but
Then I've
somehow
hit my
familiar.
target of like at least doing 3 hours. And then also it gives me a chance to fix my character for next stream. I can continue making some shorts that I can then put on the new channel. And yeah. Might even let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna save from here. We'll save over Stepdad. Then from here, we'll actually quit. Then we'll go to the restroom, where I will let's just quickly grab the camera here. I was like trying to tidy up my thing, but I guess I ended up not doing it. Again, just take it down some layers. It's like behind, it'll be about there. There we go. Just sit down on the sofa. Take a seat. But yeah, I'll get like the VTuber model fixed up for next stream. I'll also try to get some shorts made today. And I said something else. I was going to do something else and forgot it. That's how my mind works. Cool. Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone that's came by the way. I'd like to thank D-Turn, thank Kira. I'd like to sort of also thank Cypher as well. Thank you all for like sort of coming by. I really appreciate the support, by the way. I want to thank everyone. And I hope everyone has a lovely day. Thank you.